Make sure our end's still open, just like that. Perfect. The whole thing needs to be underwater, so they do dispatch. And then we'll just go ahead and just tie it off to some cattails. It's not like it's going anywhere anyways, but just good policy to have. Grab our gloves back out because it's actually freezing outside right now. And I just wanted to get one of these colonies out in one of these spots to block it. So this whole side's blocked off because of all these cattails on this side. And we'll actually block off this one with just some cattails as well. So they have to go through that colony if they want to get back in this little cubby. We'll go ahead, keep moving, see if we find another spot for this other trap. This is nice clean water, nice open runway. We got multiple big houses. It's about, let's say, half an inch underwater. It's very close. You can probably see the tank even right there. We'll go ahead, see, I can grab some stuff to put just over it. Just to try to make it go down. Though it should ice up anyways. That shouldn't be the problem. Got it all chopped out. Most likely won't reset this just because of, I'm pretty sure this whole section that I'm at is probably gonna freeze up by the time we come back. It already froze up the top section of my colony. I'll just leave it out for right now until we find a good run on the opposite side, and then we'll probably go ahead and set her in. Worked perfectly. Rat came in, tried to get back out, got trapped in. Nothing was really coming through this side, I don't think. So yeah, good healthy size rat. There we go. Not quite as much fun when you have like an inch of ice. Get them out. Perfect. Nice size rat right there. He seems pretty fresh too, because he's still moving, or he's still movable rather. So yeah, we'll go ahead, bring him in. We'll go check the other traps. I'm guessing we're gonna have the same problem over there. It's the same depth. All right guys, we're next to this nice big beaver hut, or not beaver hut, muskrat hut. Good bubble trail line that comes right around right here. Well used. You see a lot actually. And then it also intersects with another bubble trail line going over to a different hut over there. Oh, I got a pheasant over there. Since it kind of forms a Y right there between those huts, we'll move over here on the straightaway over here. So hopefully when they come to this side, they get hit from both of those huts. Those doors are working perfect. And we'll go ahead, work this down. It's not a very deep run. So it fits nice. We'll just check it with our hands here. Always be careful when you're out here on your own. Make sure that you're not doing anything too dangerous. Make sure someone knows where you're at. There we go, that fits perfect. And those doors work. I always check once you put them back down that they go up and down, which they do. Perfect. So this one's all good. I have the string coming out just so I know where it's at. We'll go ahead and see what else we can get in today. It's getting a little late. We're at the next spot. Drug the muskrat colony trap over here. Dog's still here. Hasn't, well, she has fallen, but she's still alive, so don't worry. Really nice bubble trail here, so they're running from these houses, and then they're also running along the shoreline and coming out past here. What I'll actually be doing is trying to catch them when they come out here, just because that's the easiest spot for me to put it. I might actually put it up there. Now that I'm thinking about it, really slippery ice. Yeah, probably up here. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and get this spot chopped out just like the last one and keep going. We got the spot ready to go. Make sure the doors work on the colony. They work perfect. We'll go ahead and set her down. Both are working. That'll be good. And then just to set something on top, I'll put that ice right there. So yeah, this one's all good. I'll leave the line out so I can see where it's at, but I'm not worried about trap theft or anything. We're in the middle of nowhere, so yeah, we'll go ahead and see if I can find a spot for one more. It'll just be a colony trap day right now. We're here at the last spot. This is that two, let's make sure you guys can actually see. The two muskrat houses right next to each other, really big. This should be a really good area. And then there's this one hut right next to it, probably 5 feet apart. Those are literally touching. And then there's one right out in front of them. So this is going to be a high density area. Sadly, I only have one colony trap left. I only have 3 total. We'll go ahead and put it right here. So this is the, before I fall in, this is the run that they've been using to get from these 2 huts over to this one hut. Should be a really good place. A lot of bubbles right here, so this is probably where we're gonna hit them. Got the ice out of the way. Let's just get some of this out. Perfect. We'll go ahead. These are firing nicely. Make sure none of this stuff gets in the way. There's a natural barrier right here with all these cattail roots that the dog's looking at right now. That'll work perfect. So they'll round the corner. I'm just gonna chuck our doors here. They're gonna run around that corner, take a turn, get into the trap, or they're gonna come from this way. They're gonna run along, hit that natural root barrier, come around, hit the trap. So either way they're getting hit. Make sure to leave some line out, and we'll put our nice big piece of ice just kind of in there, you know. Just want to cover it up a little bit. That's all we're going to be doing today. Got this muskrat in this baited set. They're running right along this corner line. We actually put these traps out when there's thick enough water or thick enough ice to walk on. So these have been out here for a couple days, and now the ice isn't strong enough to hold yet. We'll go ahead and get this guy out. And thankfully he left the carrot, because I didn't actually bring spare carrots. And we'll just go ahead and set this right back where it was. Get it close. There we go. So, not a huge muskrat by any means, but nice to get him out. Anyways, he's still decently warm, so he hasn't been out for too long. We'll go ahead and get this reset right in the same spot and see if we can get another one. So we got another faded 110 and another run. If you guys can see over there, we have the other 110, 20 yards away. So we're hitting this area pretty hard. We're gonna move all this ice away here so it doesn't break the stick when I pull it up. I could already see this guy before I even took the ice out. Much better. We'll go ahead, take him out here for you guys. Now this is a much more so average rat, I would say. Go ahead, just kind of show you guys the size comparison, because it's really difficult with muskrats for you guys to tell just on film. Look at this little baby boy, or even the tails stay pretty much the same no matter how big they get, but the body, this is much better. This is probably a medium to medium large rat, whereas this is small, obviously. So we'll wash them off a little bit. Sadly, we have no snow to actually give them a good dry. And we'll go ahead, take this, and we'll reset this here. We got to the first colony here, and you can already see the rat. I'm just gonna get some of this ice moved off, so it's easier to take them out and also reset it. This is a nice choke point right from this kind of inner hut. Nice big hut. Coming from it and got smoked just like that. So this is a good area. Apparently we'll keep it here. We'll get him out. He's a little more soggy. Get some of that mush out from the bottom. Get this set back down. Always check to make sure that your doors are working. Perfect. Yeah. And we got this guy right here. Probably a little smaller than that last one that we got, but pretty nice. We'll go ahead and keep moving. We're out here checking. This is a midweek check, so pretty much at night here, right around, I'd say 5:30-ish. Checked 3 of the colonies. The 3 colonies are currently frozen in. We had a real good freeze these past couple of days, so I have to go back and redo all those. Got quite a bit of ice. Anyways, the 3 colonies are frozen. I checked 2 of the Muskrat 110 so far. 2 of them doesn't have anything in them. But this one, you can see that there's one right there. We'll go ahead and get this guy chopped out here. We got the rat right here. That's a nice size rat. He got into the trap before it froze up, at least. Let's give you guys a clean. This one is going to have to be taken off. You can tell another muskrat went ahead and actually ate most of that carrot off. So really good production set here. We'll see if I can get them off. If not, I'll bring it in to thaw and get a reset, and we'll keep moving on. We were able to get this trap reset and got that muskrat out of there. We'll actually go ahead and I'm just gonna clear out some of this stuff. just so nothing triggers it. Right there, I just have it sideways. We'll toss this right back in, making sure that it's underneath the freezing line. That way it hopefully won't get frozen back in. We'll go ahead and check the last trap. It might have something, maybe not, so we'll just keep moving on. There we go. Whew. Only takes a minute or two to actually get them, but this was just set in kind of a secondary run location. We actually saw them running through this area before. Go ahead, check this guy out here. This is one of the smaller colonies that I have, so this guy really had to cram himself to get in there. Nice, probably one of the bigger ones that we got out of this location. You can tell at his tail, they've actually been fighting. Got the tip nipped off, so might be a lack of food that they're experiencing with all the ice and the lower water levels that they're starting to fight each other. But really good furred out muskrat. We'll go ahead, actually reset this trap here, make sure the doors work just fine. Make sure that it's in the ground a little bit. Perfect. We just have the stake right at the side. The rung kind of funnels down into a really small strip. We're just using this as a blocker and also a marker, hopefully to make them run right into this gate that's right next to it, goes right at and gets caught. He most likely came in from this way where it was more of a narrow path because he was fighting to get out of this side. So yeah, we'll keep going, keep checking traps. We got our trap right here that we can actually see. It's supposed to get pretty cold, down into single digits in a day or two. What I'm doing is just preempting it, breaking up all this ice so I have less that I have to chop through when the bad stuff actually comes. Just make it easier on myself. No point in having an extra inch of ice to have to chop through every hole when it can take me about 5 seconds to do it here. Let's see. We can mostly see it, but I want to make sure I broke off enough that I can get it out easy here. Let's see. See what we got. Nothing. Let's shove this back down in the run. Just like that. Door works. Might even move it that way a little bit. That door works as well. I think we're pretty much getting to the end of our time. Let's see here what we got. It's fired off. Another good sign. Trap doesn't want to come out of the hole. That's another good sign. And we got a rat. Not the biggest one by any means, of course. When you set your traps down on the ice, make sure that you have water on it, or else their fur will stick to it and then they'll get tore up pretty bad. But yeah, we got decent size average muskrat here, just running right along this feed line, and they like to round this corner and come around. Hey guys, we're out here another day Checking the muskrat traps. I might end up pulling them. I'm not sure yet. Still debating. Anyways, whew, just got walked out here. Real cold out. It's only about in the single digits, and then the last 2 days it's actually been negative. We had a big snowstorm, so a lot of drifting and stuff. But we'll go ahead and get this one chopped out here. Make sure y'all can see. Got the puppers out with us. Let's see what we got here. Woo! Got a rat in that one. Think we can go 2 for 2 side by side. I knew that this would be an active run. Just due to where it's at. It's one of the last deep channels that they have in this area to actually run. And that one's not hit. It looks like it froze up, so if anything did come through, it wouldn't have been able to get it. Whew. I checked these things 2-3 days ago, and it already accumulated that much ice. I'm just not gonna fight that. I'm gonna pull the sets, at least these two at least. I might end up leaving the other ones, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully back there they're not as frozen in, just because of a little more water. But yeah, that's a good sized muskrat. Take that any day of the week. He came right up to get that carrot, so good run coming from this hut over here over to that one over there. I don't feel like taking them all out. I just want to cull the herd, so we'll go on and move on to the other marsh. There's a muskrat running across land right now. He's over at that hut, walking over it. Must be because I broke that hole. Right over there. See him just chilling. Come here, heel. See how close we can get. Heel. Make sure the dog don't destroy him. I think he noticed. What you up to, buddy? Oh, he's like, oh fuck. I fucked up, man. The dog wants him. No. Leave the poor thing be. How the hell did you get out? Run, little buddy, run. I know, this sucks. She wants him. Stop. We don't attack poor little muskrats on top of the water. They got no hope. Anyways, that was kind of cool. In between all the like foot of chopping that I'm doing, yeah. So a muskrat, they're still roaming. I don't know how we got out of the water, but that's pretty strange.